back. I think it's Saturday. It's probably Saturday. 2 o'clock. Got home from the range, another long day over there. So I've been working on this assault gun that I have, and it needed a little bit of modification. Wanted to change it up a little bit. It's almost done. Needs an optic, but I wanted to show you guys. I think this is absolutely hysterical. This is the explicit version of an assault gun. SALT. S-A-L-T. Haha, haha, gotcha. This is the Bug Assault 3.0. I'm going to call it the 4.0 now because it's, what do you call it? It's got like a Half-Life slash Fallout tactical fun to it. So, way back when I got this, I wrapped the barrel just to be a goofball. And I just did some wrapping here today. 3D printed, which is tough to see in this lighting. A whole setup. It's like 5 or 6 pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 5, including the pin that you can't see anymore. And wanted to make it purposely look rough, beat up, homemade, Fallout, Half-Life kind of style. And still got to go over, and I'm going to overlay some camo-y kind of stuff to it and try to figure out if there's anything that actually rubs up against here and get rid of the orange. So with this kit that you can get on Thingiverse, somebody actually sells it on Etsy for $40, but I wanted to try to print it myself. And I did it in a bright green silk PLA. Didn't want to, but that's what I had in there and was lazy. So it ended up getting sprayed black. And I didn't use screws to put it together. I wanted to make it look kind of crazy, funny, homemade. So F and Chet and he helped me re-drill some slots. It would have been really cool if I made these gold so it kind of looks like flux capacitor-y, kind of. But I may change out the color of these and actually leave them a bright color to look like it's homemade. So it's got the zip ties holding it together on either side here. And then it's got an actual buffer tube, and it actually has a real carbine adjustable stock. And because it was green, I changed the color of it so you don't see any of the green. I think I may redo this whole thing in black. I may. It works. Kind of like the setup, but I would like to rechange. I'd like to alter the piece that goes under here and make it thinner. So we'll see. But this thing moves. It is fully functional, as it would be if it was real. So if my kid wants to mess around with it. And I got that from there. It was like $12 or something like that. And it's cool because it's actually authentic. So this one would go around your wrist. So let's just say you were one-armed or beat up from the fly, or you were holding your beer in your hand, which you naturally would when you shoot at a fly. It'll go around your arm, so you can make it a one-arm blaster. And again, it's adjustable for different sizes, like my kid. It would not. But like I said, this is going to get a little bit more of an alteration. And then I may use the flat plate up top for a sight, or I may rig something on here. I got to look at what I can get my hands on and make it a little fun. It is super accurate. It's surprisingly super strong for its salt. It shoots freaking salt, let's be honest. But it's fun. I'm going to spice it up. I'm going to put some pepper in there. Ah, jokes. So we're in the 80% stage of being done. I may add, does it have a loop on it? I could probably get a hole. Or right here. I will put a sling mount if you want to run around the yard with it, attacking all of the crazy horseflies that we have this year. But it's almost there. Would love to hear what you think. I know this is obnoxious and over the top, but that is me. It is creativity. It's having fun and learning the process of some 3D printing and stuff like that. Any more questions on what I did? By all means. And again, I left it raw because this is supposed to look homemade. So there is some hot glue inside here, and that is just to help adhere all of this stuff. Because as strong as the 3D prints are, mounting points become soft points, and I didn't want this buffer tube to break. So when I put the pin in, I actually glued and seamed the pin together. And then I put some hot glue inside here when I fused it together, giving it a bit more structure, and it made the world of difference. So you can handle a little bit rougher. And again, if it breaks, it's all redoable, which is super cool. So going to get rid of some of them damn pesky bugs that we have when we're sitting out by the fire. So again, share your thoughts. Is this something cool? What do you think? What would you do different if you've made one or done one? And the whole thing that sparked this is being OCD is I looked this up to see if there was any mods, and I actually found the 3.5 that comes now with a tactical kind of foregrip. Comes with a laser sight and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, can't justify $65 right now. So total spent is just 8 to 12 hours of printing and the $12 for that. So share your thoughts. Peace.